Hello there, Scorpio. Whoop. Johnny Alchemy here. Thank you again for joining me on my channel. This is going to be your monthly reading for March 2024. As a reminder, this is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Some of my readings have become more specific as I've been doing this, so I know some of those messages may resonate with others, but if you feel like the reading does not resonate with you at all at any point, I encourage you to watch your sun, moon, or rising sign readings as well to see if there's any other insights or awareness that can resonate with you better and give you some insight into your situations as well. So with that being said, let me give this guy one last shuffle. And let's pull out some cards to see what we got going on for you for March 2024, Scorpio. And that's the first one that definitely wanted to jump out. So one last little one. Yep. Cool. Let's continue. Oh, yeah. Cool. Okay. Okay, Scorpio. Let's get this arranged. Okay, let's start off with the past, as we always do. These are things that you may have experienced in February or even longer in terms of long-term past. So, yeah. Okay, definitely. So, number one, Page of Swords. Good stuff looking here for you, Scorpio. So Page of Swords is really saying that, you had to relearn something, a truth of some kind, maybe receive some type of information or some type of go through some type of experience where you had to relearn belief systems, question truths about yourself or things that may have been put upon you or from past situations that made you believe certain things. And ultimately with the Page of Swords is saying that you learned exactly what that truth is that guided you to whatever destination that is. We got two major arcanas here because it's pretty positive. I mean, you got the sun. So it's led you to your joy, led you to your happiness, and even more so, I think here it really, by questioning those truths and belief systems and realizing which were yours and which one weren't yours, which are ones that were opposed on or imposed on you, and to let those things go. I think here it got down to as this baby suggests here, you really got down to the core truth of your core being, of your most genuine self, of your childlike self, if you will, and also your core values also. So I think here by getting in touch with those things, getting in touch with your truth of truths, if you will, has only led you to your happiness, to your joy. Finally, we also have the World card. So even more so, success. I mean, this is the final card of the Fool's Journey. It's saying, that you completed a very big cycle of some kind, whether this could have been something that was in the works for a very long time, 6 months to a year over, something like that. But ultimately, by following your truth, it's led you to your happiness, and ultimately, it's led to a grand completion of some kind. This could be on the spiritual level, this could be on the physical level, something material that you've been working toward, whatever it is, but really saying that you have really trusted your guidance system to let this happen, to make it happen, really. So we move on from the past. Now we move on to the present moment. These are things that you could experience during the month of March as well. So definitely here, I see something here. So let's start off with, the Queen. Queen of Pentacles here in reverse. So I think here, now that there was a big cycle that ended, I think you're trying to establish or reestablish some type of foundation, security, stability of some kind. I think here it shows that you are putting a lot of work towards something. So I think here it also talks about balance as well. Trying to find the balance between putting your energy out there, but also giving back to yourself, a good work-life balance, making sure you're not overexerting yourself or spreading yourself thin, exhausting yourself, all of those things. I think here you really are trying to make something happen even more so. And at the same time, you are also making sure that every action you take is balanced, that there is a return of investment or a reprioritization of yourself in there as well. We also got the King of Wands right here. So King of Wands, it really says to me, like, you know, that there is a certain vision that you have. There is a certain goal on a long-term, in a long-term sense, talking about 5, 8, 10 years down the line, or even longer, you know, that you are trying to figure out, that you might be working toward. I think here it's really saying, you know, that you're trying to build something long-lasting. You're trying to build something that is legacy-worthy, if you will. This could be a business. This could be some type of career change. It could be an investment. It could be something. But basically, with the wands, it's just talking about energy. What are you working toward? What are you putting your energy into? I think here there is a long-term goal that you are trying to make happen, because we also see here the Seven of Wands as well, right in the center of your reading. So this is really telling me that you are putting a lot of energy out there to create or make a goal or accomplishment happen. In the reverse, I think here it's saying that you are going through that deliberation process, trying to see if, you know, if you are getting the outcomes that you want, if the effort is worth the reward, if you will. And even saying if you're doing it in the right way, where you are working smarter versus harder, you know? So here I think in that Seven of Wands in reverse, it's saying, you know, you might be trying to repivot certain courses of action to get the outcomes that you want. You might be trying to find smarter or better ways of doing things. And even more so, you might even be walking away from certain paths or outlets that you've been investing in, realizing it may not be worth it as well. So there is a deliberation process here, and I think here it is that trial and error of putting yourself out there, trying to make something work. And ultimately, I think that's where that King of Wands reverse comes in. As you are going through that trial and error process, it may start to narrow down your vision a little more in terms of your foresight, to say, okay, this path is really not what I wanted, so now let me focus more on this path. This path is kind of working out, but let me try and integrate it into this path that's working for me as well. So it's kind of trying to narrow down and focus your energy into what is giving you the most return or reward of what it is that you truly want in your life, whatever that stability is, like that Queen of Pentacles may suggest. So in terms of that, we move on from the present to things of the future, or big themes for March of 2024. So definitely, yeah. More wands here for you. So definitely, Knight of Wands, you're going to figure this out. You know, I think it's going to become clear through this trial and error process of putting your energy out there and trying to make things work. You're going to find exactly what that goal is, and you're going to get a lot of momentum and enthusiasm to see that goal through to the end. So definitely this Knight of Wands really talks about that energy and talking about using it in a way that's very focused now that you have clarity toward the destination that you want to be heading toward. We also got the Ten of Wands. So yeah, you're going to completely finish whatever it is that you started. This is in the same line or same column as that World card talking about big cycles ending. I think here, this is kind of, with that reading from the past part of this reading, it's saying this is kind of like an echoing of that, saying that you know what it's like to put in the work, put in the effort, follow your passions, and ultimately it serves you in the end. This is the same exact thing. Tens are talking about the ending of a cycle. So all the hard work that you're doing, eventually you will be able to reap the rewards of that and be able to bring this big payload back home with you. These are the things that you've created, the things that you've invested in, the things that you are trying to achieve and accomplish, or even reap the rewards of, as I said, a return on investment of some kind. So here it's saying, you know, it may be some work. It may be, obviously, it'll take a lot of effort, but ultimately it's something that is there that you wanted in the first place, something that you wanted to make happen. So I think here with all these other cards, it's saying you're willing to do whatever it takes to make that happen and make that goal complete. We also got the Hierophant here. So definitely, I think here there's something saying that you have a bigger vision in mind. This comes underneath that King of Wands. So it's saying that there is a higher knowing, a higher vision of what it is that you want for yourself down the road, and you are trying to manifest or create those things and make it a reality. You know, I think the work, it doesn't really hold you back. I think for some of you, it's based in your joy. It's based in new truth. As I said with that Sun card and Page of Swords, you know your truth. You know your joy. You know how it has helped you in the past. And so you're still riding that wave. You are still allowing those things to guide you and move you forward. And there's nothing going to stop your enthusiasm. No conflict, no type of challenge, no type of pitfall or failure that's going to stop you. You're going to make it happen. Relentlessness, So here, I think with this Hierophant, it's saying that you have a grander vision of what it is that you want, and you will do anything to make it happen, to make that a reality. So here, really, with all of those fire cards, definitely, there's a lot of energy being put out. And ultimately, you're going to make whatever goal it is that you are trying to achieve. Sorry, I thought one fell out. It's going to happen for you. You will see it through to the end. So these next 3 cards are going to be energies that you are dealing with or have dealt with and now are releasing from yourself, so that you can have space and opportunity to experience the next steps of your journey. So far we got the 8 of Pentacles. We also got the Ace of Swords, and we also got the 6 of Pentacles. So let's start off with those pentacles. If what you're investing if what you're investing your energy into is something financial, it could be a business, side hustle, it could be something with your career, trying to get a promotion, or maybe finding a new job opportunity, whatever it is, those are things to think about as well. So we got the 8 of Pentacles. So card of mastery. I think here it's saying with this trial and error process, you are working toward this idea of mastering a skill set, mastering yourself, your competencies, and just self-mastery all around. It could be even something, well, actually, no. I think really with all these wands, it's really just saying your competencies, how you handle situations, how you handle conflict, how you handle struggles, with persistence, with solutions, with the right attitude, etc. So what is being released right now is any type of doubt, any type of insecurity toward your goals, toward your mastery of whatever it is you're putting your mind and heart into. As I said, I think you really are, this is the feeling that I get, that you are going to do whatever it takes to make it happen. And I think here there is nothing really going to stop you with that. So this 8 of Pentacles is really saying that, you are driven to master something right now, to make it a reality, and you're not going to let anything stop you. So anything that would stop you, I don't think is going to be a problem in terms of that card. They also got the Ace of Swords. So anything where this is the truth that I'm talking about. With that Page of Swords, that same sword he holds is the same sword right here, that single sword of truth. So here it's kind of saying 2 things. Number 1, anything that stops you from this victory. Ace of Swords is all about victory, being victorious in some type of way. Also, it talks about this palm frond right here. It talks about a sacrifice. I think for some of you, you're putting your energy out there, doing the work needed. That's all an energetic exchange. That's a sacrifice right there. So there it's saying like your work is not going to be in vain. There is something here that is going to happen. You're going to have a victory of some kind as long as you continue to put the work out there. Second thing too, as I said with the Sword of Truth, your truth. If you ever, anything that, as we go through certain pitfalls or we have certain failures, we may doubt our truth a little bit. I think here for you, same exact thing. Any doubt toward what you believe in, toward the grand vision you may have for yourself or your life, whatever it is, all of those things, fear, doubt, ego, all of those things that may want to keep us safe and cautious or wanting to retreat, to not experience pain of any kind, those things are going to be released from you. There is victory on the way. And so things like, as I said, anything fear-based is going to be released from you, and your truth will be known once more in that victory. It will be reestablished, reaffirmed from the universe. We also got the 6 of Pentacles here as well. So here, it's saying, you're going to be able, I see this here with the Queen of Pentacles, as I said, talking about balancing things, etc. If there are things that are out of balance right now, in terms of if you really have to sacrifice more or give more energy toward other things, other responsibilities to make this manifestation happen, and you have to put yourself second to those things, I have a feeling here with the Six of Pentacles, it's saying that there will be balance once more. Six of Pentacles, he holds a scales right in his hand, and he's giving his abundance to those less fortunate than him. That could be somewhat like your situation as well. You're giving a lot of your resources, energy into people or situations that need it in order to gain what it is that you want out of that situation. So here, this is telling me that anything where there is an imbalance of your energy, of your resources, anything like that, it's going to come back to you. What you put out there is going to return back to you X amount, you know? So here, I feel like that's the same thing, that there is going to be a rebalancing act of some kind where the universe is going to see you're going to see a return of your investment or rewards from all the work that you do as well. Oh, excuse me. Ooh. Anyway, so these next three cards are going to be blessings from the universe that are coming their way to you. I might as well do these four. They all fell out at the same time. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Got a synchronicity here. I'll show you at the very end since that's the last one. So here, yeah. Blessing is the Hermit. The Hermit, as I said, is all about truth in the darkness. The darkness is the uncertainty. The darkness is the fear. The darkness is the ego that wants to keep us safe and telling us to turn back, to not take a risk, all of those things. But here, what helps the Hermit navigate that darkness is the truth. The light, that star right there. And as I said with that Ace of Swords, that Page of Swords, the truth is what's going to guide you. You know, it guides you through the darkness. It helps you fend off against fear, against mistruths, against disbelief, against limiting belief systems, rather. So here, I think for here, is saying the Hermit, your truth is what's going to guide you through the darkness. So expect your truth to guide you. That's a big blessing right there. Again, if there's any doubt, insecurity about what you're doing to make something happen, understand that your truth is going to give you a lot of conviction to move forward. You're going to start to see some returns, as I said, on your actions and your investment that are going to validate your truth, that are going to help you move forward, etc. The Moon. Just as I said, the Hermit goes through that darkness. The Moon is about that darkness period. You know, the Moon is talking about walking through the darkness. It's talking about walking into the unknown. And ultimately, what will guide you through that darkness is the intuition of the Moon. So here, I think in terms of that, not only is your truth going to guide you, but your greater intuition, your higher knowing, your deeper knowing is what's going to guide you as well. That Moon energy is about that feminine energy of the Moon, talking about intuition, talking about subconscious knowing. So here, all of those things, and you can kind of see here, the Sun and the Moon, the duality right here. You know, you have your joy that guides you, and also you have a deeper sense of knowing, a deeper sense of purpose that will guide you as well. So here, expect that to come out, to show itself, to have that self reveal itself to you. Those subconscious, allow your subconscious to guide you, your instincts, that deeper feeling inside of here, inside that gut. You know, those are the things that it's so subtle, but it is very defining of who we are. You know, the things that sometimes we are so drawn to certain avenues or courses of action or certain things in our life just because we have no other explanation other than just we like it. That is exactly what we should be going for in our life. You know, I think, as I said, that truth is going to be validated by those feelings. It's like, I just know this is the correct thing for me, or because I enjoy it, because it gives me joy, it gives me happiness. I don't know why I like it. I don't have to validate those things, but I know I want more of that in my life. So I think here there's going to be some deeper knowing, some validation from spirit, higher knowledge, the universe that's going to make itself known to you. We have the Nine of Wands as well. Again, more wands. You got the 7, the King, the Knight, the 10, all of them. So here, 9 of Wands is saying you're going to do a lot. Again, this is the wounded warrior energy. So this is saying to me that you're going to do whatever it takes to make it happen. I said that before. You know, you're going to face every trial, every conflict, do every challenge, and you're going to take every blow to the chin. You know, and you're going to keep moving forward. So here it's saying, you know, it's really saying, number one, it's not the wounded warrior, especially here in terms of blessings. It's saying you are embodying the warrior. You know, you're not going to take things as some type of wound or hold it to some personal level or take things personally. You're just going to say, this is what's needed to happen in order for me to get my goal. So here, I think for some of you, you're going to embody that warrior energy. As I said, the truth is objective. You know, the truth is the truth. It is what it is. We can try and make things personal when things don't go our way, and start to say, like, you know, oh, you know, maybe this isn't the correct path, or, you know, maybe, you know, this caused me pain. You know, my truth shouldn't cause me pain. And we could try and validate that all we want, but regardless, at the end of the day, when we heal that pain and we still want those same exact things, the truth is what it is. You know, so as I said, you're not going to take things personally when you come across challenges like that Seven of Wands, as I said before. You're going to find solutions. You're going to take it on the chin, and you will still embody that warrior spirit to make it happen, that drive, that inner passion. And again, synchronicity, Six of Pentacles yet again. Expect balance, expect a return from your investments. As much as you give out, you're going to be given back the same. I love to see that for you. So really, there's going to be a balancing of energy, a balancing of effort. There's going to be a return of investment for you, whatever this goal may be, you know. So let's pull out 3 more cards. These are going to be themes, things to think about, etc. For the month of March. Even just for this reading itself. Let's see what themes we got for you. Oh, you want to jump? Yeah. We got create space. Yep. Sounds good. What else we got? Got themes for Scorpio. Expansion. Yep. We have all the wands there to suggest that. Definitely expansion and growth. Absolutely. Last one. Theme for Scorpio. You underneath. Soul mating. Oh, love that. Okay. So first of all, create space. Yeah. If anything, this is really telling me that you are just like trailblazing something. It's not saying that you have to clear out space so that you have the space to have the room for something to happen. I think it's literally like this is the action of you creating space for your own desires. Like you're trailblazing something, like you are making things happen. You are literally manipulating the reality, the world around you to create, to carve out your own space, your own little nook of yourself, you know, to carve out, this is me, you know, this is mine, you know. So here, I think that's the biggest thing here is like all this energy is being put out for you to really leave your mark, leave your signature somewhere on this world, you know, that you are creating space. You're creating literally your space to say that this is mine, you know. It's not saying like you're clearing out things or you're purging out stuff, you know. It seems like with all these other things, you already know and feel a lot of things, you know, that are validating this experience. It's saying that you are making your space. Expansion, absolutely. Not much to say about there. It's you are expanding. All those wand cards, all that energy being put out, it's all about expansion. It's all about attaining a goal. It's all about pushing your limits, making things happen, expanding your energy out there, you know, creating that space, as I said. And finally, we have soul mating. 2 things here. Love to see this. So number 1, first of all, soul mating. I think here it's really saying that you are answering your soul's purpose. You know, I mean, it's really saying that, you know, that you are acknowledging your deepest desires. You're acknowledging exactly what you feel is right, that you need to be doing with your life. And ultimately, you are loving your soul. You are loving yourself. You are the one for yourself. You know, it's saying like, who is the one for us? We are the one for us. You know, like we are the ones who can only love us because we are the only ones who know ourselves the way that we are to our deepest self, you know. So there is that. If you are not looking for love, obviously you are the one for yourself. You are making it happen. And also, if you are looking for love, I think here soul mating, anyone who is single and looking for a relationship, I think here by putting your energy out there, you are putting out a frequency. We all know this. We vibrate. That's the law of vibration. We all vibrate. We all set out a frequency. By doing the things here that make you happy, that are based and rooted in your truth, you are setting out that frequency out there, and you're going to attract someone who matches that frequency, who matches that same truth, who matches that same happiness or that joy that you resonate with, and you're ultimately finding someone out there who is on the same wavelength as you. So here there is that opportunity to find your soulmates. I don't believe really in just one person as your soulmate, but someone who could be a potential soulmate for you, that could be very good for you, who could match your energy, who could be complementary to your energy, and maybe support you and love you throughout this process as well. So this is what I see for some of you Scorpios out there for the month of March. I know I hope some of this stuff resonated with you. If it didn't, again, I encourage you to watch your sun, moon, or rising readings as well for whatever sign that those are. There might be more tidbits of information that may resonate with you better. But if this did resonate, don't forget to hit that like button, leave me a comment if you wish, and don't forget to subscribe for more future tarot card readings down the road. I want to say a big thank you to any new or returning viewers that are supporting my channel and watching these videos. I very much appreciate you more than you know. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart. I want to wish you well, and I will see you next time. Thank you again, and goodbye.